Ruby is from the Neuroscience Division of Janssen and Johnson & Johnson Pharmaceuticals. And Ruby is going to talk about Latinas in corporate America, the importance of mentorship and training. Ruby, please go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Ruby Castilla, and I would like to, it's a pleasure to be here with you. I am from Colombia. I'm a psychiatrist by training, and I'm currently, I am working in Johnson & Johnson and Janssen Pharmaceuticals. I am the study responsible physician for some of the clinical development products. And I just want to talk a little bit, and I don't know if I can share my screen, because I do have one slide just to talk with you about what my journey has been in this country. And what I would like to say is that I have been in 4 different industries, in GlaxoSmithKline, in Sanofi, and Merck, and this is in J&J. And I really encourage my students. I am a professor at the university, and I have students, and I encourage the education. Education is key. Anything that you can do in order to improve, to learn every day, to educate, is really important. But most important is to find out a mentor. The mentorship is key and has been really a fundamental in my career during those years. I am also very involved in institutions, in NGOs, and also I was the president of the American Society of Hispanic Psychiatry for 20 to 22. And during the time that I was there, during the time that I was the president in this organization, I promote that mentorship, because I think this is key for all of us, but in general for the women. When we are trying to mimic other people's career, or we have a leader that we want to follow, it's important to have a mentor. So a little bit about other things that they are important, and is not only to be part of an organization, a big group, but also to be part of small groups, to create your own network, family, with friends, with neighbors, with communities. You have to create your own network, and also with them grow together. Is very important, as I mentioned, to be sure that you follow and you know what is your passion, and you follow that passion. It's important also that not always you start your career in the thing that you really like to be. I want to give you one example. Although I was practicing in Colombia, I was in the mental health unit in Bogota. When I moved to States, I had to start, passing all the tests and validations, and also to start at the university as a student. After being the director of a mental health unit, the person that was leading this group start to be a student at the School of Public Health at the University of Pittsburgh. So one important thing is that we need to be sure that we are able to transform these moments in life where you are in one point a leader and in one point a student, and you can take advantage of all of these journey. And after that, after the time that I was at the University of Pittsburgh, during that time I learned through many mentors. I had the fortune to have Dr. James Perel and Dr. Boris Birmacher at the University of Pittsburgh, my mentors. They showed me the direction of the industry, that not only in academia, I have the opportunity to develop new products, new medications for the patients with psychiatric conditions, and they were key in my journey. So what I would like just to talk here is about that. Each person has its own journey, but in this journey, you need to have mentors. the importance of mentors, and especially women. We have now we create this women NGO that is called WARMI, Women in Quechua Aymara. That is a network of women from Latin America, from Hispanics here in US, where we try to improve the mental health of women, because it's important that this is a goal for all of people involved in WARMI. So my recommendation, or what I would like to say here, is that if you have a passion, if you have something that you really want to do, it's the time, it's now, it's not tomorrow. You need to create your own network, but especially for women, the mentorship is key. I had the fortune to have my own mentor, my own network. In my family, we are four children, and there are three females. All the four, we are physicians. We graduate from the same university in Bucaramanga, Colombia. So we have our own small network at home, but we have been growing and growing, and we have more and more people involved in the activities that we organize. So my advice to the people is mentorship is key and education is fundamental.